Imagine the sensation of being a ghost in a crowded room. You are standing there, holding a drink that has grown warm in your hand, surrounded by the hum of conversation and the scent of expensive perfume. You see her across the room. She is vibrant, laughing, her energy radiating like a beacon. You want her. You feel that ancient, biological pull in the pit of your stomach. But she looks right through you. Her eyes glide over your existence as if you are part of the furniture, settling instead on a man who is not trying half as hard as you are. He is not smiling excessively. He is not offering to buy her a drink. He is simply existing, and yet, she is drawn to him like a moth to a flame. You feel the sting of insignificance. You feel the bitter taste of resentment rising in your throat because you have been told that if you are nice, if you are polite, if you are respectful, you will be rewarded. That is the lie that has neutered you. That is the shackles of the nice guy. If you are tired of being invisible, if you are ready to burn the script of the servant and adopt the code of the sovereign, your transformation begins now. Subscribe to this channel. This is not a request. It is an invitation to leave the ranks of the forgotten and join the order of the respected. If you want to master the unseen forces that govern attraction, commit to this path. You believe attraction is a choice. You believe she decides to like you based on a checklist of logical traits. You think she analyzes your job, your car, or your kindness. You are wrong. Attraction is not a decision, it is a biological reaction. It is a switch flipped deep in the amygdala, the primitive brain that governs fear, survival, and reproduction. It happens before she even knows your name. It happens without a single touch. There are 9 subconscious triggers, 9 keys that unlock this primal desire. Most men go their entire lives without knowing they exist. Today, I will hand you these keys. Use them wisely, for once you turn these switches on, you cannot turn them off. The first trigger is the weaponization of eye contact. Most men look at a woman with pleading eyes. They scan her face, searching for approval, searching for a sign that they are doing well. When she looks back, they break contact, looking down or away, signaling submission. This is the behavior of prey. To trigger instant arousal, you must adopt the gaze of the predator. I do not mean a creepy stare. I mean a look of absolute, unwavering assessment. When you look at her, do not look for validation. Look at her as if you are trying to solve a riddle. Look deep into her pupils. When she meets your gaze, do not break it. Hold it for a second longer than is comfortable. In that second, a spike of adrenaline shoots through her nervous system. It communicates that you are not intimidated by her beauty. It communicates that you are the one assessing her, not the other way around. This tension is the spark of attraction. But the eyes are useless if the voice betrays you. This brings us to the second trigger, the resonance of slow authority. Nervous men speak quickly. They rush their words because they are afraid of being interrupted, afraid that their time is up. They pitch their voices up at the end of sentences, turning statements into questions. This signals low status. It signals a lack of confidence. To turn her on, you must slow down. Speak as if you have all the time in the world, because the king does not rush. Drop the pitch of your voice from your throat to your chest. A deeper, slower voice vibrates in a woman's body. It bypasses her logic and hits her evolutionary programming. It signals high testosterone, stability, and the capacity for violence that is held in check. It tells her subconscious that you are a rock in the storm. Once you have mastered the voice, you must master the space. The third trigger is spatial dominance. Observe the nice guy. He condenses himself. He crosses his legs, folds his arms, and tries to take up as little room as possible so as not to inconvenience anyone. He apologizes with his body. The alpha, the strategist, expands. When you sit, spread out. Occupy the armrest. Lean back. When you stand, stand with your feet shoulder-width apart. This is not just about comfort, it is a territorial display. In the animal kingdom, the alpha takes up the most space. By physically expanding, you are subconsciously signaling to every female in the room that you own the environment. She will feel safer with you because you look like you can defend the territory, and simultaneously, she will feel a thrill of danger because you are imposing your will on the world. Now, we must discuss the fourth trigger, which is the absence of reaction. Women are masters of emotional turbulence. They will test you. They will say things to shock you, to annoy you, or to make you jealous. They do this to check your frame. If you get angry, if you get defensive, or if you crumble and apologize, you fail. You show her that she can control your emotional state. To trigger attraction, you must become a stone wall. When she throws chaos at you, you give her nothing but calm amusement. This is the art of stoicism. If she cancels a date, you do not get mad, you say, okay, and you make other plans. If she tries to insult you, you laugh. This non-reactivity drives women insane with desire. It shows that your reality is stronger than hers. It shows that you are unshakable. A woman cannot respect a man whose emotions are more volatile than her own. Closely related to this is the fifth trigger, the power of disagreement. The nice guy thinks that to get the girl, he must agree with everything she says. She likes a movie. He likes it too. She hates a politician. He hates him too. He becomes a mirror, and mirrors are boring. You cannot fall in love with your reflection. To turn her on, you must introduce friction. Do not be afraid to say no. Do not be afraid to tell her she is wrong. When you disagree with her, provided you do it with confidence and without malice, you demonstrate that you have your own mind. You demonstrate that you are not sold on her yet. You are not desperate for her approval. This friction creates sparks. It creates a challenge. She now has to work to convince you, or she has to respect your difference. Either way, her investment in you increases. The sixth trigger is the detailed observation of the triangular gaze. This is a subtle physical maneuver that screams sexuality without a word being spoken. When you are talking to her, do not just look at her eyes. Let your gaze drop to her lips, linger there for 2 seconds, and then return to her eyes. Do this while she is speaking. It is a subconscious signal that you are thinking about kissing her. It plants the idea in her mind. She will notice your eyes drop. She will feel the weight of your desire. But because you are not saying anything crude, because you are not making a clumsy pass, she cannot reject you. You are operating in the subtext. You are creating a sexual frame that she has to step into. It makes her wonder what it would be like. It makes her start looking at your lips. We move deeper now to the seventh trigger, which is pre-selection or the scent of competition. A woman wants a man who is wanted by other women. It is the ultimate social proof. If you act like she is the only woman on earth, you signal scarcity. You signal that you have no options. But if you carry yourself with the energy of a man who has options, she will fight for your attention. You do not need to be rude or unfaithful. You simply need to treat her as one of many possibilities, not the only possibility. Mention a female friend. Be charming to the waitress. Let her see that you are comfortable with women, that you understand them, and that they respond to you. When she realizes you are a prize that others want, her competitive instinct kicks in. She wants to win. She wants to be the one who locks you down. The eighth trigger is the demonstration of competence. In the modern world, competence is rare. Men are helpless. They cannot change a tire, they cannot make a decision, they cannot handle a crisis. Competence is an aphrodisiac. When a problem arises, take charge. Do not ask her what she wants to do. Tell her what you are going to do. If the waiter brings the wrong order, handle it calmly and firmly. If you are lost, find the way without panicking. When a woman sees a man who can impose order on chaos, her subconscious screams that this is a good mate. It allows her to relax into her feminine energy because she trusts your masculine direction. She does not want a partner she has to mother. She wants a partner who can lead. Finally, the ninth and most powerful trigger is the willingness to walk away. This is the nuclear bomb of attraction. Most men broadcast the signal that they will stay no matter what. They will tolerate disrespect, they will tolerate boredom, they will tolerate mediocrity, just to avoid being alone. This kills attraction instantly. You must internalize the belief that you do not need her. You choose her, but you do not need her. If she crosses a line, or if the interaction becomes boring, you must be willing to withdraw your attention or leave entirely. This is not a bluff. It is a mindset. When a woman senses that you are perfectly happy without her, she becomes terrified of losing you. She realizes she holds no power over you. This powerlessness is intoxicating to her. She will chase you to re-establish the connection. She will work to keep you interested. Imagine now, weaving these 9 triggers together. You walk into the room. You take up space. You speak slowly. You look her in the eyes with a predator's calm. You disagree with her. You handle the environment with competence. You signal that you have options. You look at her lips. And all the while, you project the absolute certainty that you could turn around and walk out that door and sleep perfectly fine tonight. Can you feel the shift in weight? Can you feel the heavy armor of the nice guy falling off your shoulders? That armor was not protecting you, it was crushing you. It was suffocating your nature. By adopting these triggers, you are not manipulating in a malicious sense, you are aligning yourself with the millions of years of evolution that created us. You are becoming the archetype of the man she is biologically wired to crave. Do not just listen to these words. Do not nod your head and go back to your life of apology and submission. Test it. The next time you are in the presence of a woman, pick one trigger. Just one. Slow your voice. Or hold the eye contact. Watch the reaction. Watch the confusion turn into curiosity. Watch the indifference turn into focus. You possess the machinery now. You have the blueprint. The world is full of men who are begging for attention. Do not be one of them. Be the one who commands it. Be the one who triggers the instinct. This is the way of the strategist.